going on YouTube? Brendan from Market Makers. Guys, you're home for Wyckoff and Advanced Fibonacci TA. If you are thinking of trading these markets, definitely look at joining our Discord trading room. The link to join, the button is right there built into YouTube. You can join, no risk, no obligation. Try us out for a couple days, guys. Full refund if you're not happy. Come see why there's 6,000 people on our Discord. Professional traders, fantastic community, lots of education, TA, live streams, and of course, trade signals. Trade signals like the one I gave here and we talked about on YouTube at 48,266 and captured this decline. Guys, we've been absolutely nailing this TA here since the all-time high. Really appreciate all your guys' support because I think at the time of this recording, we may have crossed 20,000 subs. Just started this channel in June of last year with 12 people. 12 subs. So to get to 20,000, that's really awesome, guys. Really appreciate it. So definitely smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will always answer your comments in the YouTube comments section after the video. So guys, we have this market ending pattern. That video got over 21,000 views, which is absolutely crazy. I haven't had a video get that many views. And looking at it, it's tracking beautifully. I mean, look at the pattern. We have our wave projection up, wave projection down, up and down, and we have our ABC correction, and of course we have the dump. Now the big question is this the dump and a rebound? Are we going to get a relief rally now? Well, if we zoom into the pattern, guys, right here, if you notice this gold line, this was the first potential target for a correction back up. Now, if you look at that I think it was 28.2, and we got all the way down to like 27.7. So we got a little bit of a rebound right here. Now we don't have the equities markets open. They're after hours markets right now, but we need some volume and stuff to kick in to get any type of rally. We're going to look at targets on the daily time frame. Guys, really quickly, let's talk about the elephant in the room because I was a little bit angry today. So I have a very hardcore libertarian streak, okay? I don't like centralized authority. I don't like censorship. I love crypto because of the alternative source of currency that it gives you and the freedom that you have to trade it. And guys, as a community, we have to police ourselves because I was on Twitter. I saw a lot of people sending out love for the Terra guy, Do Kwon. Sure, he's a nice guy. Guys, that was a horrible idea to peg something that needs to be stable to something that's highly unstable. Okay, I'm talking about Bitcoin because now what's happening is the regulators, we just handed them an excuse on a silver platter. Janet Yellen, the head of the Treasury, and Congress was discussing with Congress about the need for regulation of this market of stable coins. We're opening Pandora's box when we have bad ideas like that. I understand it was an experiment. It went horribly bad. We have to look at these things before we do this stuff as a community. The crypto space is awesome, but let's face it, there's a lot of snake oil salesmen, a lot of people shilling really horrible coins on here, and the social media stories that people in Congress are starting to bring up with, oh, my teenage son lost all his money on crypto. Guys, here's a rule of thumb. People are asking me, who else can they watch on YouTube that understands markets, that has experience trading markets? Well, I can't tell you who specifically to watch. I can tell you who not to watch. Anybody that makes a stupid face on their thumbnail, don't watch them. Anybody that's shilling coins because they own the coin and then their followers pump the coin and they're doing TA on that coin and then they dump it, leave you holding the bag, don't watch them. We need to self-regulate, or these idiots in Congress, these idiots in government around the world. The UK just came out today and said they're bringing stricter regulations to crypto. These idiots will step in and ruin crypto just like they did with my other baby, online poker. And that happened under President Dementia as well when he was the vice president. We called it Black Friday. All of the online poker sites got kicked out of the US. Basically, you can't ban poker, but you can ban all the banks from transacting. You can ban the credit card companies. And that's what could potentially happen with crypto. And that was another issue today or last night was Coinbase. Coinbase, an American exchange, the CEO of Coinbase tweets out, don't worry, we're not in danger of going bankrupt, because he filed papers with the government that mainstream news now picked up on. If you have your crypto on Coinbase and they go bankrupt, your crypto can be used to pay their debts. And so the CEO of Coinbase felt the need to tweet out, don't worry, your crypto is safe with us as always. But the mainstream news, Google it, Forbes just wrote an article on it today. Guys, I'm telling you, like, seriously, we don't need the heat We don't need the heat. I love this place. It's the Wild West. Let's keep it that way. That's what makes it fun, and that's what most importantly makes it profitable. If the government steps in around the world making it more difficult, that means less money going into this space. So don't reward bad ideas. Don't follow idiot snake oil salesmen on YouTube, and definitely be careful where you keep your money. Only keep what you trade with on the exchange, guys. That's it. Don't keep anything extra. Who knows which exchanges will be here in the long run. Sorry, that's my rants, my Dennis Miller, channeling Dennis Miller there for anybody closer to my age. I don't mean to get off on a rant here, but that's what I was doing. So let's talk about this pattern. We're going to go to the lower time frames, the daily, and look at targets. Guys, look, here's the key thing to remember here, okay? Again, love this space, and I hate having to say that, but I know people get very emotional. Be extremely careful hodling, because you will get sub 10K Bitcoin at the end of this thing, okay? Just keep in mind, look where we are now. We hit below 27K. We hit 27K, and keep in mind the SPX is only down. Only down. And I say only. Let's go ahead and measure this, guys, because this is so correlated. The NASDAQ, the equities, the SPX, this is down. It's not even in a bear market yet, and Bitcoin is at 27K and change, okay? So you're down 18.64%. When this market comes down 20, 30, 40%, and the NASDAQ continues this drop. The NASDAQ, by the way, will find its 200 here on the weekly, okay? And this is a big drop. And the NASDAQ has previously gone down 82% in previous crashes. And you know how closely the correlation is with the NASDAQ, guys. This is a 35% drop to come down to your long-term moving averages. And right now you're at roughly 28, okay? If you think Bitcoin is going to hold meaningful support levels, if the NASDAQ drops 50%, the SPX drops 30%, then guys, I don't know what to tell you. I just want you to be able to protect your money, okay? And you're going to have chances. You're going to have chances to both trade and exit things maybe you don't want to hold for a few years because it's going to go down to nothing or close to nothing, okay? So let's look at this. Right now we're descending. We're bouncing here off of this 28.2. Let's get a projection here, and then let's jump over to the daily to get some more confirmation for targets. If we can get a rally cooking, a relief rally, where could we go? And these targets are getting lower and lower, guys. We have 0.5 at 35, 618 at 37. The most commonly retraced to fib only gets you to 37 right here, okay? Now, we could go further. The one fib's at 42.9, almost 43K. And, of course, the 1618 is at 52,448. But is this the big one? I don't see how this is the big rally yet. I do have this slated for a little bit further out here in June because, again, these other markets haven't found the bottom. Look at the SPX. It's just a free fall, guys. It's just broke key support at 4,000. Let's see where we have more support at here, utilizing trend-based fib from your all-time high to your swing low to your swing high. You're bouncing off the one fib at 39.19. This is an opportune time to trade or to rally, okay? If we're going to get a relief rally, this is a extremely important key fib, a 100% retracement. This is a key fib, and if you lose this, you're coming down. You have light support at 3,700, and you're heavier, you're strong, your cardinal cross support is at 3,400, and your long-term moving averages are hovering, perhaps not coincidentally, at the 1618. Do you see that? Right at the 1618 at 3477. If you don't hold the one fib, and again, you may have wave patterns here, okay? If you don't hold the one fib and you end up doing something like this, you're coming down to the 1618. Again, a steeper drop. Crypto will go down with it. But what we want to see is a bottom come in and get a relief rally. We got a little bounce. These bounces don't mean anything. We've been getting bounces and then they reverse, right? So let's look on the daily. Let's see what we have here on the daily. So on the daily, just kicking this down all the way from the all-time high, which we can do this from up here. You see this? Trend-based fib, all-time high. This is a Gann fan I have laid out here going all the way back to the beginning of the bull run, okay? The beginning of the bull run. And notice your last rung here on the Gann fan for support. You struck it, okay? You struck this last rung, which means you'd be in price discovery as far as Gann's concerned vis-a-vis his fan here. But this is a good place to hold some relief, to find some relief and get a relief rally. And we'll know when we have more candles, we'll know what the momentum shifts, but the markets are dramatically oversold, but it hasn't mattered. The inflation number, it was a mixed bag. It came in at 8.3, overall lower than 8.5, but core inflation, the inflation the Fed cares about, was higher than last month. And the home inflation lags, okay? That's going to be coming in. And if you look at energy, gas hit a new all-time high 2 days ago in the USA. All of that inflation is going to go into the next months. So this is going to be a bad picture. So we want to see rallies, but just have limited expectations of where you can rally to. And let's go ahead and draw this out again here on the daily time frame. Take the swing low, swing high, go all the way down to your swing low. And look where the 618 is. Again, 37,141. One fib at 42,989. Again, almost 43K. And more importantly, your 233, remember, just days ago was at 44, almost 45K. It is now at almost 43K. The 200's descending. So this, even now, if we can bottom, get some momentum up, you want to see these movements up. And guys, the fibs you always want to look at is your 382 at 34.4, your 0.5 at 35.3, your 618 at 37,141. If you can get through those, it puts you up here. Make some type of positive accumulation pattern and move up. You can try to strike these other targets. But in the long run of things, unless you get completely more bullish momentum, you're going to end up probably doing something like this, okay? You're going to come up, find this target like the 618 at 37,141, get some candles, and then do this, okay? And start coming down towards this target. There will be massive rallies, I am predicting, in this bear market, okay? 47 of the top 50 days in the equities market for up days happen in bear markets. It happened in 2018 in crypto. It's going to happen again. So just be aware of that, because what you want to do is take high probability trades. You can scalp, you can do all that types of things if you don't go on a 5-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame. But these trades, like the one that I gave here on YouTube at 48,266, this is how you make the big money. Finding where this pump goes is how you make the big money, and definitely catching this ride up and then that ride down. I mean, guys, this is how you stack the big money. So let's go back to the daily time frame and let's see what else has changed here. Looking at our indicators, I'm a little bit jacked up today, guys. I'm really upset about the crypto stuff that's going on. I see the writing on the wall. A lot of you are younger, but, you know, I'm in my young 40s. And I remember playing poker and online, full tilt. There used to be a couple 100,000 people every weekend online. And just like that, the stories started coming out. Oh, so-and-so's addicted. Oh, little Jimmy lost all his mommy's money on a credit card. And the legislators stepped in and they got that thing taken away. And it's never come back. It's never come back. And I don't want to see anything like that happen. The crypto people say, well, they can never ban crypto. You're absolutely right. They can't ban crypto. They can make it super difficult to trade crypto by banning any way to deposit into crypto, by banning any way to get your money out easily into crypto. India just passed a law requiring VPN providers to provide the ID and the websites of where their users are going, okay? Some of these countries are cracking down hard. So enjoy these days while we have them, and definitely just self-police, guys. Just self-police. Let's not promote people that are scammers, and let's not fall for their scams, okay? That's all I'm asking in this space. I don't want to see this space go away. Love it. Let's go ahead and talk about TA again. All right, let's go back to Ichi here. Cloud is still getting fatter, okay? You see this? You're dropping down, you're getting fatter. Now, again, this is a really good spot to build up some momentum, hold a base, and try to start moving up. And you got to watch those targets, guys. But more importantly, you really just got to see what happens with the SPX and the NASDAQ. I mean, this is, since this year, definitely, you've been able to trade crypto effectively. People ask me, how do I get some of these big moves? Because I'm tracking the other markets. I mean, if you watch these other markets, what they're doing, the sell-off, do you think that's a coincidence? The SPX sold off like this and crypto sold off? No, it's not, guys. We need to find key support. We need to hold that support and move up. The first thing I do when I wake up is I look at the broader markets. I look at the pre-markets. I see how they open, and then I look at crypto, because crypto has the highest correlation ever in its history right now, Bitcoin specifically, with the NASDAQ, with tech. It is digital tech, guys. It may pivot, it may shift one day to be something else, a store of value, but it is digital tech, and it tracks super close to digital tech. We want to see the NASDAQ hold. If it doesn't hold here, it's going down to 11,427, which means it would be pulling down more. And if it pulls down more on that weekly, you could have Bitcoin coming to my lower target here of the 23K as well, okay? Just keep all of this in mind. 15-minute video, and half of it was probably ranting. I apologize, guys. But definitely, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. If you have any comments, you hate the TA, love the TA, want to debate the TA, all about discussion. Talk to you guys there. Happy trading, everybody. Another video coming tomorrow. So let's see if we hold the key support and look for a relief rally if we can build a base. All right, guys, another video tomorrow. Take care.